Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today on Worldly Josieisms, we travel to New York City. Check the like button, comment below where I should go next, and enjoy this video. New York City, the most populous city in the United States, is composed of 5 boroughs: the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island, sitting where the Hudson River meets the Atlantic Ocean. At its core is Manhattan, a densely populated borough that's among the world's major commercial, financial, and cultural centers. Its iconic sites include skyscrapers such as the Empire State Building and sprawling Central Park. Broadway theater is staged in neon-lit Times Square. The mayor is Eric Adams, and the population is 8.468 million people. The flags of New York City include the flag of New York City, the respective flags of the boroughs of the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island, and flags of certain city departments. The city flag is a vertical tricolor in blue, white, and orange, and charged in the center bar with the seal of New York City in blue. The tricolor design derived from the flag of the Dutch Republic, the Prince's flag, as used in New Amsterdam in 1625. The blue, white, and orange refer to the colors of the historical Dutch flag. Orange is the color the Dutch adopted after their leader, William I, Prince of Orange. Now for this next nail, I've always thought it would be cool to say cheers in a different language. So here I am tagging down cheers, which is the same in English in New York City. So as you grab your drink in a gathering, raise your glass and say cheers. How do you say cheers in your language? A Manhattan is a cocktail made with whiskey, sweet vermouth, and bitters. While rye is the traditional whiskey of choice, other commonly used whiskeys include Canadian whiskey, bourbon, blended whiskey, and Tennessee whiskey. This Manhattan is a strong cocktail with slight bitterness and some herbal undertones deriving from the bitters and vermouth. As one of the finest, most known, and oldest cocktails, the Manhattan is truly a classic. I will leave a link in the description box below. What is your country's popular cocktail? New York-style pizza is pizza made with a characteristically large, hand-tossed, thin crust, often sold in wide slices to go. The crust is thick and crisp only along its edge, yet soft, thin, and pliable enough beneath its toppings to be folded in half to eat. New York has been known to have soft water, which may have some influence on the quality of bread, bagels, and you guessed it, pizza. The majority of the city's water comes from the Catskill or Delaware watersheds, where it is then transferred to the Hillview Reservoir for chemical treatment and pH balance. I have to admit, there is a place where I lived in Flushing, Queens, that had the best pizza that I've ever had by far. I will leave a link for a recipe in the description box below. What is your country's popular dish? One World Trade Center, also known as One World Trade, and formerly the Freedom Tower, is the main building of the rebuilt World Trade Center complex in Lower Manhattan, New York City, designed by David Childs of Skidmore, Owen, and Merrill. One World Trade Center is the tallest building in the United States, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, and the 7th tallest in the world. The super tall structure has the same name as the North Tower of the original World Trade Center, which was destroyed in the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001. The new skyscraper stands on the northwest corner of the 16-acre World Trade Center site, on the site of the original 6th World Trade Center. It is bounded by West Street to the west, Vesey Street to the north, Fulton Street to the south, and Washington Street to the east. I have been lucky enough to work on the interior of this building and highly suggest that you go take a visit from the inside and get to see all the amazing views from the out. What is your country's popular architecture? And here is my finished set, New York City inspired. Thank you so much for joining me on my voyage to New York City. I hope I was able to teach you some of the things I've learned based on my studies. And here is the New York City flag. And here I wrote cheers by tagging it, and I used that concrete looking background from Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. I think that tagging is a beautiful piece of art. It's nice to see it. I mean, even though sometimes it's probably called vandalism. Here is my Manhattan. I've never had one. It scares me a little bit. My days of dark liquor are over, but I probably should try it. And here is my New York style pizza, which is known to New York City. You would think that it would be Manhattan clam chowder, but Manhattan clam chowder was not made in New York City. It was made in Rhode Island. So that's a fun fact for you guys. And last but not least, this is the Freedom Tower. It's a really beautiful building. You guys should check it out. Definitely not as full height as the original World Trade Center, but it's still the tallest at its pinnacle. So thank you for joining me on Worldly Josieisms. Let me know where I should go next in my travels. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again Saturday. We have Night at the Improv. Thanks. Bye.